Hello and welcome back to my channel. If not back, then just welcome. If it is your first time here, I would love it if you would click on the subscribe button and join me on my YouTube journey. This is the Moroccan Spice Palette. I've filmed like 3 videos on it and they've all turned out like garbage. So let's hope today is the day where this palette gets featured on my channel. This palette, the vibe of it generally just evokes smokiness. So I'm going to do that today. All right, let's get into this makeup. First, I'm priming my eyes with a Fenty Beauty primer. As much as I hate to say it, this is one of those situations where I feel like the palette benefits greatly from the base product that was released with it. There are other eyeshadow primers that will boost this shadow as well. My recommendation would be the Sephora Amplifying eyeshadow base, something like that. I have a picture of it on the screen and then I'll link it in the description box down below. It's a really good alternative to this. The only thing that's different is it's not as matte, which if you don't have oily lids, I don't think will be a problem. Other than that, it is a beautiful amplifying eyeshadow primer. I keep hearing my Xbox go off in the background when it's not on, and I just wish that the NSA and Microsoft would stop being so freaking nosy. Ain't nothing happening here, girl. So this is the Moroccan Spice palette. That's the packaging, real fingerprinting and whatnot. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's cute or whatever. Real basic, but it's cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Hennessy on this brush. This is the just kidding. Hold on. Real Techniques medium shadow brush. And I'm going to put that all over my eyelid in a wash of color. I don't think this is the shade that I wanted. Wait, yes it is. Yes it is. Now that that's down as my base, I'm going to take this brush here. It's just a blending brush from Morphe. And I'm going to soften up those edges. On that brush that I just had, I'm going to take Fez Up. The puns in this palette are solid gold. The dad joke game in the Fenty Beauty naming product department is strong. And I live for it. Puns are one of those things where it's like, it's painful when it's your dad doing it, but it's great if you come up with it yourself. So now that we're fully smoked out, I'm gonna go in with my finger and I'm gonna go into the shade Desert Bake, which is this bronzy metallic shade right here. And I'm just gonna layer that on top of my lid and like a halo eye, but not really, because I'm gonna concentrate it on the center, but I'm not exclusively applying it to the center. I'm just making everything as soft and subtle, like I want it to be really blown out and smoky. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade here. This one is called Casablanca, but the S is a $. It's important that you know that. I'm taking that with my finger and just putting that directly in the center. This one is more like a glitter topper than a metallic shade. And then just one more time going in with that same blending brush and just diffusing any errant glitter particles. Okay, concealer is on. So now I'm just going to kind of sort of mirror what I've got going on up here, down here. But I'm going to start with the lighter of the two shades, the Fez It Up color. I'm taking that on a small blending brush. I'm just putting that on the lower lash line. And since this is smoky look, I'm going to make sure I connect that to the outer shadow just to make the smoke more cohesive. Now I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip into this shade right here, which is Mirror Kush. And it's like a pale antique gold. So it's got that greeny gold situation going on, but it's really light. And I'm putting that down here. This shadow is so pigmented. It's probably one of the most pigmented metallic shadows that I've ever seen. It's got like not just the shine going for it, but also the color. There we go. I wanted it more like that. It's pretty intense on my left eye, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to ease that up a little bit. Now I'm going into the Hennessy shade, which is the dark shade that's all over my lid. And I'm bringing that in a little bit closer to my waterline than the first two previous shades, which are just kind of like enhancing my eye bags a little bit. This one I'm taking and putting more so on my actual lash line, but very lightly. I wish I could have an eyelash transplant because these curlicues are getting on my nose. But then to make it smoky like for real, I'm gonna take eyeliner pencil. This one is the NYX retractable eyeliner in bronze. And I'm going to put that on my waterline. And this is just really adding that like sexy smokiness. What are you doing? Oh my god, this cat. Also going to tightline with this same shade to make it like real sultry, like intense. Bits and bobs. My face is going to be my NARS power combo, and my lashes and brows are going to be my Glossier power combo.
It's not that I have anything against you or your husband personally. Sincerely, I'm not a racist. I feel completely apathetic toward you, to be frank. But I do believe in capitalism. If fighting for yourself, fighting to do well for your family, if that means someone else has to do less well for himself, okay, then that's not personal. It's Darwin. That is survival of the fittest. So one of us, ultimately, is not going to get what he wants.
Shh, you don't have to explain yourself.
Now that that's done and out of the way, I'm going to put on my blush and highlighter. My blush is just this cheapy, sparkly peach thing that we don't need to talk about. And then my highlighter is going to be My Thai Buy You a Drink. It's an ombre blush from Wet n Wild, but it works better on me as a highlighter. So first the peachy blush. And now for the highlighter. I don't know why I haven't been using a fan brush my whole life, because this is just the best my powder highlighter has ever looked. Okay, and then for my lips, I want to go dark, but dark and glossy. So I'm going to take Fenty Beauty's Mademoiselle lipstick and PMS. Oh, dang. I forgot to plug my mic back in, so that's fun. Soften the lip line. I want this to be really, really soft. This is one of those shades where my bottom lip color really wants to come through. And then for some gloss effects, I'm going to take this lip gloss from Ulta. It's the Shiny Sheer lip gloss in the shade Mocha. It's got these really cool like blue glitter particles in it. I'm just going to put that in the center. And boom, that's the look. It's like a real vampy, dark, fall, smoky situation. What am I talking about? All right, that's it. As always, if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, bye folks.